Hi guys, welcome to Rav's Retreat once again. In this and the preceding videos we've been talking a little bit about dust management and shop safety. I'll just give you quite an extensive review and showed you how my respirator works, the Versa Flow 3M Versa Flow TR300, which I highly recommend. You can't put a price on your health. There was just a couple of things that I missed out on the last video whilst I was reviewing it. The visor is impact resistant. I forgot the level that it is. I think it's medium speed impacts, which is ample for what we wood turners use it for. And I know that this visor is actually more resistant than the one in the Trend Air Shield Pro. So I do know, I did look into that, and it is actually a little bit stronger. Like the Air Shield Pro, you can get the tear-offs. You get them in packs of 10. They're not that expensive. I know for the Air Shield Pro they tend to be quite expensive. For the Air Shield, which I had, they were quite expensive for what they were. But these are substantially cheaper. Oh, the belt as well, I wanted to show you. The belt is actually a really good quality belt, and the plastic isn't that cheap, nasty, break after 2 minutes type plastic. It's that good quality plastic, if that makes sense. You know, it's not the cheap brittle type plastic, it's the flexible, last for years and years type plastic. Can't think of any other things. I think I did mention that this pipe here that goes up to your head doesn't infringe on your head movement at all. It's very flexible and light, and it's really super flexible. It really doesn't infringe upon your movement at all. Right, I think that's about it I wanted to mention. Pretty much. Oh, it's very comfortable to wear as well. It's much more comfortable than the Air Shield was. The Air Shield I actually adapted. I glued some terry toweling round round some of the straps that, well, not the straps, the plastic parts that touched your head. I found were quite uncomfortable, so I actually glued some terry toweling around them, and that improved it a lot. But this one actually comes with a full cradle, if you can see, and it's very comfortable to wear. You can use it for hours and hours and hours and not encounter any discomfort. It really is super comfortable, and with it being light as well. You know, there's no batteries in it, there's no fan, there's no motor. It's very light as well, which adds to the comfort factor. Right, I think that's about it. The next thing I did want to show you was this thing. Now, I'm not going to get it out, drag it out and whatnot, but basically it's a Microclean MC100. And basically what it does is, it sucks in air that's in the shop and traps any dust. Basically, if I'm turning, you know, I turn that on, start turning, and basically whilst I'm turning it's sucking in dust, but it just helps keep the air free of dust, and it works extremely well. Now, you're probably looking at it and thinking, whoa, it's a bit small though. Well, yeah, it is small, but that thing will actually, I've worked it out, they give you the calculations on the website, and that little filter there, that little machine there, will actually filter my shack, the entire volume of air in my shack, at least 9 times per hour. So, you know, that little thing's plenty enough for my size shack. They do them in various sizes. You can get huge ones, you know, working up from, this is, I think this is the smallest one they do, and they work up to great big ones, you know, for huge workshops, which you guys in America, I know you guys tend to have quite large workshops over there, you lucky blighters. They do a filter which will accommodate your size workshops as well. Now I'd been meaning to buy one of these for years and never got round to it. And I bought this about, well, I bought it when I got my new lathe. I bought the new lathe, the respirator, and this MicroClean MC100 all at the same time. And I must admit that this little thing has improved air quality in my shack no end. It really has worked. It wasn't stupidly priced. It was about £100, 100 UK pound, which is probably going to be about $140, $150 maybe. So it's not extremely expensive, but it does cut down on that dust. During the evening, after tea, sun streams in through my door, and you used to be able to see the dust floating in the air, you know, loads of it, illuminated by the sun behind it. And since I've had this fitted, since I've had this in, that dust has virtually vanished, you know. It really does do its job. So I highly recommend that as well. MicroClean MC100. But of course, the bigger your workshop is, the bigger one you'll need. Right guys, that's about it. That's what I wanted to talk about anyway. If anything comes up later on, I shall make another video for you. But I think we've cleared just about everything. Right, I hope these 3 videos have been helpful to you. This thing that you're looking at the moment, I very, very much recommend. If you're a wood turner that spends hours and hours at your lathe, then basically this thing is brilliant. It's so comfortable to wear, and the battery lasts, well, they say for 10 hours, and I've had it on for longer than 10 hours of continuous underload use. I've had 12 hours out of it, so it really does do the business. It's expensive, but can you put a value on your health? Right guys, I'll shoot off. I'll catch you later. Take care now. Watch those fingers, watch those eyes, and watch those lungs, 'cause life gets hard without them. Bye bye now. Take care.